Hi everyone. There's a really horrible sound from the workshop. Someone's just turned up with a car that does not sound good. Oh, can you hear that? Will, what's happened?
I have no clue.
So, Will, do you actually know what happened?
As you've seen, I may have been playing with launch control and trying to manipulate it into a rolling launch control of some sort.
All right,
So,
that might do it.
yeah, it doesn't help. My stupidity, it was running perfect, and I decided to get my grubby hands on it.
I've been there, so
It made wicked noises
it definitely did. Yeah, for one day.
for one day.
I mean, how long ago did we fit this engine?
3 weeks, 2 weeks ago now, so it done its job.
And this is the car that you commute in, right?
Yeah, I do 80 miles a day in this.
Well, I have been here before. I had a Mark 2.5 that suffered a similar fate on a overtake, and the engine to that car is here.
We don't really know the condition of the inside of this, so it's going to be quite interesting to pull it apart and see just how many rods you've bent. So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to this one.
We need to know how many rods I've bent, and we need to know how many rods that you've bent. So
Exactly that. Sounds like a good competition.
everybody put in the comments below how many rods you think that we've both bent in our engines. Let's pull it out.
I might take off some of the scenery it's picked up over the years and give it a bit of a clean before putting in, but no, it should be sweet.
There's definitely a wear mark on that one. Ooh, that's reasonably bent. One main cap.
How many do you think that you've bent?
I hope just to win more than you. So the plan today for me is to disconnect everything in my old engine, get that prepped to be taken out, while James builds up Lee's old bottom end and is getting ready to mate it up to the engine I'm taking out. Should be fairly easy, hopefully won't run into too much problems. Dan's also given me a hand just cleaning every single kind of engine part, making sure everything's clean and ready. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. So I've drained the oil, drained the coolant as well in preparation for getting the engine out. Yeah, we're making good progress. There was nothing nasty whilst draining the oil, which is always quite good. But yeah, just gonna crack on now. So I've just taken the downpipe nuts off. The main harness is now all unplugged and left to one side. I've still got some kind of awkward plugs to do, kind of further down into the engine bay. But yeah, everything's going really well. All of the intercooler pipes, well, one intercooler pipe I need to disconnect is off. All the radiator hoses are off. The oil's been drained, as you know. So yeah, good progress. Just going to carry on now.
Lift that over your. That's it. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah,
So we've now got the engine out. It's just time to set the head off. So we've just put the engine back together. It's a bit of a Frankenstein engine, if I'm honest, but apparently it's one of the better configurations you can do for a turbo car. So we've got Lee's donated VVT bottom end. These have a crank girdle and slightly higher compression pistons than my old BP4W engine, so that's pretty cool. And then my old top end. The only things we've done inside are King Racing bearings and max beading rods, so hopefully I don't bend those ones as well. But yeah, everything's together as much as we want to do on the engine stand anyway. We've just got to throw it into this.
Flop your clutch slave over.
So So the engine is now in. We have done its first start just to make sure that there's no nasty knocks or bangs, also to check if there's any leaks. So we're all good there. Now we just need to set the base timing.
What we're going to do, Will, it fired up before we took it all apart, so realistically it's not going to be very far out. We're running the stock 4-point trigger wheel on this, so the ME is configured for that. So what you need to do, we've got the timing gun here. So this is linked up to alternator power and it's grounded to the engine. When we pull the trigger we can see a light, so that tells us how much power we've got. Making sure that this is set to 0 or past. For some reason this goes past, don't know why, it's very confusing. And with this set on piston 1, ignition core 1, with that correct, this will then flash. So as you hold that trigger down and aim that at the car, at the pulleys, that will flash and it will show you the 2 marks that we've marked. The first one, there's 2 marks, the first one needs to be on TDC, the second one needs to be on 10. That's what we're aiming for. As long as that says 10 and I say that says 10, we're all sorted. So if you start the car,
Yeah.
I'll just make sure we're all connected. Cool. Okay, so if you check that, see where we're at.
So what looks to be about 16 degrees currently.
Okay. So we were at a trigger offset of 110. We are set to fixed fire 10 degrees. So as we're 6 degrees advanced, we want to pull the timing back. So we'll go 103.
Now that is bang on 10 degrees.
Okay, so I'll unlock this now. About 14 now, something like that.
Exactly that, yeah, it's just jumped up.
Okay, great. Cool. Time is now set. Let's go and do some burnouts.
Time for more boost. Yes, I approve. So, more boost, more burnouts. What we've done is we've already fitted a boost controller to it. So we're all prepped for, plumbing in some more boost. We're currently only running 7 PSI and we'll more than double it and hopefully more than double the smoke. That was second gear, by the way.
So, well, the other day I took the liberty of dismantling your engine to find out I couldn't leave it with us not knowing who had bent the most number of rods. So this is my rod. This came out of cylinder number 4, I think.
That's a good effort.
Yeah, it's pretty bent. In just about in both planes. So that's a fairly good job. I'm quite happy with that. However,
I'm not going to let you brag for much longer,
No.
as not only has it got a pretty good angle on this side, I've also managed to do the second plane. So I'm weirdly quite proud of this.
That is a seriously good effort. Yeah, you've done an incredible job. What, minus 70 degrees on flat shift, which
That's what it does.
is too much. So that was wicked. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more MX-5 and Miata content. Also, if you need any parts, visit our website. We've got a whole range of stuff. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my God.